Alright guys, it's Jonathan with Bloody Knuckle Customs again. Today we have gotten our 91 Nissan project truck on the ground. It is not 100% by any means, but we're just kind of playing with it and see what it's going to do. So far what I've done, I've wired in a push button starter, I put a head gasket in, put new valve timing chain, oil pump. I can't really even think of what everything else I've done to it right offhand. I've got to list it out. To go in, it will be some shocks, hopefully some door and window seals, and if my glasses will quit fogging. Right now I'm gonna go up to the Advanced Auto Parts store and get me another couple gaskets that I need that it's gonna need. Just to forewarn you guys, it sounds like crap, but I'm completely thrilled by it, and while I'm about to hit the starter button, I forgot to put a ring on it. I did wire in a push button starter. That'll be on another video, kind of going over what I did to make it work. It's pretty simple. Run a cable through a fuse to the hot wire of the battery, run it through the cab to your 20 amp switch, and then run a wire straight down to the starter. Like I said, guys, it's not 100% yet. It's definitely no beauty queen, guys. Kind of having to play yo-yo with this thing today. Keep it running, because it's kind of an animal right now. I'm buckling up for safety. So, a little update on the Nissan. I've ran it for about 20 minutes. About 10 of that was, well, maybe 30 now that I think about it. 10 of it was getting to the parts house to get a gasket for this truck. About 10 minutes idling, and then about 10 minutes of limping it about 5 miles. Maybe less. Probably more like 4 or 5. I don't know. A little out of breath. I'm really out of shape. But this light behind me, it decided to completely die. So I'm starting to wonder if when this motor got swamped out, the little bit of history on this truck. Bought it with the head gasket blown. Still had good compression. I think I still have good compression, actually. The motor decided, well, like I was saying, that got swamped out. I'm thinking maybe I might have to do a total rebuild on it instead of just the top end like I tried. And this kind of sucks. It's 5:30 right now. It's getting dark. It's January. It gets dark really early here in January. So yeah, I'm out of breath, and I literally live a mile, not even a mile, probably 3/4 southeast of here, and I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit, about 20 minutes hopefully, and see if we can't get it fired back up and limp it back to the house. So I think there's a lot of problems. It's idling a little too low, but I don't think that's really my issue. I think I'm really just getting, the crank is getting, I think it washed out the oil on the crank, and so it isn't lubricated well, and it's kind of ground down. It's knocking some. And so the list of things that it could be, real quick, it could be a crank. and crank bearing's going bad. It could be the pistons, the piston rings going out. It could be the overhead cam. This one's a single overhead, not the dual overhead cam. It could be going out. Could have worn a flat spot on one of the lobes, and it's not really working, and everything's getting hot and shredding metal and chewing the motor up from the inside. So gotta wait for a little while longer, and hopefully let it cool down, let everything shrink back to its normal size or close to its normal size, enough to get me a mile down the road, and probably be looking for a motor. So if anybody out in YouTube land has a motor for a 91 Nissan, I think it'll work 90 through 94. It's a KA24E, which is the single overhead cam, not the dual. Right now, actually, I'd take anything. Supposedly the single overhead cams have a little bit more torque to them, and might be looking for a motor if you're near Huntsville, Alabama, and surrounding areas with up to about 100 miles. I might be willing to drive, depending on the price, to get that motor and rebuild it. Keep you updated, guys. It's been a lot of fun. We're gonna have some more fun. Remember, guys, keep your coffee hot, keep your coffee strong. Call your mom, boys. She'd love to hear from you.